Morning, guys. Kinda. It's 11, but screw it. This is a back in another video, and this one surrounds around the Mortal Kombat movie. And it's a thing that a lot of fans, including myself, were very upset about. And that's that the movie didn't seem to have Johnny Cage, who is probably one of the most popular and recognizable characters, because he was one of the originals. This is what I did find, because I googled this of why Johnny Cage isn't in this, and here's what I found out. This is on a website called ScreenRant.com. I just found this out by just searching why Johnny Cage Mortal Kombat movie 2021, something like that. Johnny Cage confirmed to exist in Mortal Kombat 2021 movie universe. Here we go. Johnny Cage might not appear in the new Mortal Kombat movie, but producer Todd Granner has confirmed he exists in the universe of the film. The producer of the new Mortal Kombat movie has confirmed that Johnny Cage exists in the universe of the film. Cage's apparent absence has been disappointing for some fans of the video games, given that every other fighter from the first Mortal Kombat will appear in the movie. The core cast will be led by Cole Young, an underground MMA fighter and newcomer to the franchise, aka this guy was created just for this freaking movie. Other characters announced so far are Sonya Blade, Liu Kang, Scorpion, and Sub-Zero. Like other arcade games and many installments, Mortal Kombat will focus on mythical tournaments of martial arts in the same name. There's Earth, an evil outworld, determined to find the faith of the world. Johnny Cage has usually been the center of the fight canonically. I can never say that word. Canonically. So his absence of the trailer, presumably as the final film, has been surprised to come. This is a stupid theory. I'm just reading this whole page also. This is a stupid theory to me. One theory holds that Cole Young is actually Johnny Cage under a different name, though this seems like a long shot given what's shown so far. Speaking recently with Collider, Mortal Kombat producer Todd Granner commented on the fence over Johnny Cage's apparent exclusion, saying that he and other filmmakers have heard the complaints, confirming that Johnny Cage lives in the Mortal Kombat universe. The producer even hinted at the possibility of a Johnny Cage spin-off if Mortal Kombat does well, though obviously such a project entirely speculative at this time. Yes, as the Mortal Kombat itself isn't out yet, so the idea of already playing a spin-off, in my opinion, if it's on like a TV series, is freaking stupid. Okay, even though Cage won't be playing a major role in the upcoming movie, Grander's voice teased a possible cameo, or if not, an apparent and, oh, for God's sake, hypothetical, I'm not good with saying stuff, okay, so, sorry. Future franchise films. In the meantime, fans can look forward to seeing many of the classic characters and plot lines they had known from the games in the new Mortal Kombat. Most of the fighters from the first 3 games in the series have already been confirmed. The fatalities of Mortal Kombat in the Mortal Kombat trailer are full of blood and nostalgia. The feud between Scorpion and Sub-Zero is the major part of the story. Overall, those familiar with the franchise still have a lot to look forward to. Okay, that's not to say Mortal Kombat isn't making some notable changes to the past lore. In addition to Cole's addition and Cage's absence, the reboot is starting Kano out as a hero, turning Reptile into a giant monster and shifting the origins of Sub-Zero and Scorpion's rival back to feudal Japan. Any of the adaptation must make ulteriors, and hopefully those made in Mortal Kombat will culminate in a satisfying film for both new and old fans. Okay. So that's another thing that really got me. That's another thing. Aside from Johnny Cage's absence, seeing Kano actually side with Sonya Blade is so weird, since canonically, there it is, I guess that's how you pronounce it, Kano killed Sonya's first ex-partner before she started working with Jax, I believe. So the idea of her working with this guy is very confusing. I'm thinking what they're going to do is having him start out as good, but I try to make that whole M. Night Shyamalan stupid twist at the end, at a certain part of the movie where Kano betrays Sonya or something. Another character that we saw is, let me get the poster because I have that right here. Her next to dang it, that probably isn't gonna work with a camera. Dang it. Sorry, is the woman right next to Liu Kang. This chick. For some reason, my mind instantly went and thought that was Jackie from Mortal Kombat X and Mortal Kombat 11. That's Jax Bridges' daughter. But no, I believe that is supposed to be Melina, Kitana's stepsister, I guess I should say. I know this video is going to come out to be weird, especially the angle where I try to show the freaking character. Other characters just from this trailer, we got Scorpion and Sub-Zero at the top since they are the main focus of the movie. I'm trying here, guys. You got Shang Tsung, you got Sonya Blade, you got Kano. I'll admit, actually, the bionic eye is a thing with me. It looks good, but comparing it actually to the other movie in 1995, I actually think, if I can just zoom in. Okay, that just looks pixelated. God dang it. The eye effect in 1995, I think, well, to be fair, it was trying to match the older games where it was like a piece of metal and red on his eye, which did change a lot in the evolution of the game, so forget that idea. That's Sonya on the right, my right, of Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung, by the way, looks awesome in this. It looks awesome. Sonya looks badass, as she should. You got Cole Young, who has some kind of freaking... I'm going to say that looks like an Assassin's Creed dagger, where it's kind of like a blade around his arm, kind of like on the outside. It's cool. You got Raiden, you got Kung Lao next to Kano. Jax, which already has his bionic arms. Okay. Well, to be fair, the game didn't really start out with Jax having normal arms. Okay. They had to make a story about that in Annihilation, which we don't talk about that movie. We got Melina and then Liu Kang at the bottom. And I'll just say this. I love the design for the Mortal Kombat 2021 Dragon. And I'm going to guess if this does do well, we're going to see another one of those Mortal Kombat, the movie, the game, cash-ins kind of thing, where it'll just be like a Mortal Kombat video game, but you add in Cole. I don't know. I think, well, something I think they would do also is they would just add Cole as DLC to Mortal Kombat 11. Since I do think this is my idea of something. I think this Mortal Kombat 11 is going to be the last Mortal Kombat game for a while. I think. Well, actually, what was the difference of time between X and 11? Kombat. Yeah, I'm leaving this in. Screw it. Mortal Kombat X. Okay, so it was a while. 2015 to 2019. Okay, so it was a while. 4 years. So yeah, I think 11 is going to be the last game for Mortal Kombat for a while. They might just keep adding DLC, like Smash Brothers. They might just keep adding characters or something. I don't know where else to go with this, but yeah. The idea also of Johnny. This is the thing. While Johnny Cage is probably one of the most popular characters in Mortal Kombat, he gets left out a lot of stuff. There was a Mortal Kombat animated cartoon, and I'm not joking with that. Also, it was called Mortal Kombat Defenders of the Realm. Johnny was left out of that, but I think that was also supposed to be a kind of a sequel to Annihilation, which he was killed. Hold on, let me check that if that is true. Defenders of the Realm. Yeah, this came out in 1996, so this was 1 year prior to Annihilation. Yeah, and it had, let's see if I can just get a good picture. It was Raiden, Kitana, Sub-Zero. Oh, that's Stryker. Sonya, Liu Kang, Jax, and Nightwolf. Nightwolf also is one of my favorite characters in Mortal Kombat. I hope he actually gets in the movie. That'd be cool. Yeah. Oh, those are the good guys. Here's there's a Shiva in this thing. Holy crap, I didn't know she was in this series. Reptile was also. Goro, of course. That looks like Evil Knight with like Lobo. In DC, for God's sake. That's funny. Scorpion, of course, so the okay. Anyway, back to something. A Johnny Cage. I really hope, even if he is just a small thing, I hope it's just man, I don't know, because being a a shipper also. I kind of hope there's just even the smallest Johnny Cage, Sonya Blade moments. Since I love them as a couple, man. I do. They kind of balance each other out, kind of. Sonya would help Johnny get serious, while Johnny helps Sonya just chill, I guess. Or just, they just also just both piss each other off. That you can't deny Cassie Cage is probably one of the most popular characters, new gen characters. Okay, good, God. Also, Johnny Cage spinoff would seem pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know where to take this other than that's it for this video. Oh yeah, also just off Mortal Kombat. Happy 316 day. Oh hell yeah, Stone Cold. If you're a wrestling fan, you know what that means. Later.